Hello. Before beginning today's topic, I'd like to share with you that you are a genius, you are special, you mean the world, and you are loved. Today's topic is energy is everything. No, but really, did you know energy is everything? Let me just tell you that at the point of death, and this is for those skeptics that believe that there's nothing more than just a physical body, a physical aspect to this that we call body. I say that this is energy. I am energy. Of course, I am one point of consciousness, and that's what you see. And let's think about whenever a body dies, right? Okay, there's no more, and we put it in a box to prove to us that, the body is energy and everything is energy. Well, if the body wasn't made of energy, 100 like 90 like 100% of energy, then at the point of death till the end of time, there would be no change in that body. But what happens? That's not the case, correct? We know that if I die today, they put me in a nice box, hopefully it's made out of gold, and we wait 100 years, this thing is going to change. The only way that this thing that you're seeing in front of me over 100 years after death is able to change is because there's energy. Now, let's take it a step further. Everything is energy, okay. We've never seen an atom. We know how to break it apart and we know how to use it. And we've combined them and made them clash, but we've never actually seen an atom. You can't actually see an atom. Science, the more that they go deeper and deeper and deeper into atoms and elements into the nucleus, they just find more space and more space. So we've looked very, very deep into things. But what has that brought us? We've engineered our external life to the point that one person on this planet can push a button and everything that we know as life can be destroyed just with one button. That's how well engineered our life is. We have architecture in place, we have society so well that 100 years ago, royalty, now I'm talking about kings and queens, royalty would pay massive amounts of gold, pounds of gold, to have basic things that almost every person has access to, especially in more modern countries. We're talking about public transportation, we're talking about water, toilets, all these things. These are things that royalty would pay pounds and pounds of gold for, and now we don't even care about it. Why? Because we know how to use all the elements in the universe. But there's one thing we are forgetting to engineer, and that's our internal life. It's called inner engineering. This is the works of Sadhguru and the Isha Foundation, and along my journey, I've built my own path into what is basically a kickoff, a reflection of inner engineering. There's three things. You have a heart, you have a brain, you have a body. Now, if you don't believe energy is everything, I'm going to even make you hate me more now. Nothing is actually physical. Nothing in the universe is actually physical. Things appear physical. I appear physical. You can see me, because at my most external point, there's like electrons are the most outside part of, like an atom. It's vibrating so fast. My energy is so fast. Things that appear solid are moving at such a high frequency that it stops light, and now it appears to be solid. But the truth of the matter is nothing in the universe is solid. Yes, there's things that are very, very dense, but even there is going to be some type of movement. So what does this mean? Well, let's stop being scared of energy. We all have our first awakening, and nothing changes. You lived your whole life basically unconscious. Maybe the only time you were ever internalizing words was when you were reading silently. I didn't. I wasn't even that smart, honestly. I just looked at the words and glided my eyes over those words, but I never, even at that point, never internalized the words that I was saying. So then what? Comes our first awakening, which happens to everybody. Your brain presents the mind, and the mind states very clearly that it's here to stay and it's here forever, and there's nothing we can do to change that. So what now? We continue living life the same way. So what is this? Let's simplify it. I lived my whole life. I had my first awakening, which that means that the brain waves in my body changed, lessened, or heightened, and now I'm awake to this new reality. I called it, this is the adult life. So what does this mean? This should be a a shot, a gunfire, a 50 caliber being shot, a cannonball. This is the catalyst to us waking up and saying, whoa, this is so amazing. This is riveting. I can use my brain. But what happens? We're scared of this energy. So we just surrender. What we call faith is 100% unconscious action. Faith means unconscious action. Now you start becoming conscious of this, now your definition of faith is going to change. I'm a big believer in faith, but mine just tweaked a little bit. The reason is I make myself feel happy. I use my heart. You know, we all have like these tools, and it's like we tell the creator, well, creator, make me happy. Creator, do this for me, you know? Well, did you know that he gave you a horse and he gave you the legs to ride that horse? But no, it's not just maliminal. I can't even say that word. I'll put it in a, okay? The truth of the matter is that we rather externalize. We rather just know that all this greatness exists, that the universe is so vast, and never use it. You are mostly very like not dense energy. So step into yourself, use the heart. Look at look up the power of the brain. Look the power of the heart. Now compare those two. Which has more energy? And decide based on that simple fact. Not because I'm telling you, but just because of fact. You want to live the best life possible, yes? If you have to race and you have the chance to use any car you want, are you going to choose the vehicle that is the fastest, that is best suitable for you to win your race? It's the same thing with the body. The goal of the human is to experience life as a creator, and that's what we are. You think I'm ludicrous for telling you that you are a creator? What did you eat today? No, excuse me. What did you eat last week? What you ate last week is what you are today. So inside of you, in your most deep state, there is a part of you that is a creator. Now, we can take charge of this creation process and create the life we want. Now, it's about what do we want to create after we find this out. Well, the best thing to do is to be the quickest, the most amazing, fastest person in the world of manifestation. And how can I do that? How can I be the fastest manifester? Well, using the heart, you can ignite a sensation of abundance, a feeling of love, a sensation that you choose, and you can feel it that same instant. So then what? Well, you just decide to live through that vibration that you consciously create. I remind you to join my family. My family, we are individuals that live from the heart and are experts at teaching the art of living through the heart. With this, membership also comes with 2 meditations daily, a weekly meditation, and a monthly meditation. If you have liked this video, I invite you to share this with your mastermind group. Share this video with your family members and with your close group of friends and on your social media. Also, comment below. Did you know that we are 100% energy? Did you know that nothing actually is physical? And share with me, is this new information to you? Also, comment below what topics you'd like for me to cover in the future. I'd love to get to them all. I hope to see you on the side of light. Goodbye.